Richard Southern is back with us to dive into some of the more interesting stories of the day. And Richard, August 14th marks 20 years since the big blackout. And tonight we're taking a look back on what it was like right here in the city.
I mean, this is like, I'm feeling old today.
I'm feeling very old.
It seems like yesterday.
Yes. I remember it well. I was sitting at a restaurant and the lights just went out, but yeah.
So did you get your check for free then? Like,
it was
how did that
after
work?
we had paid the
pay?
bill, so no, that didn't happen.
Darn. Well, I, like many people, improv too, went to a friend's house and we had a big barbecue. Like a lot of people did that. We're looking at, of course, some of the city footage from 20 years ago today. Between 4:10 and 4:13 p.m., more than 55 million people lost power across Ontario and the east coast of the United States. At the time, it was the second biggest blackout in history. And, 20 years later, though, it's interesting, don't you think, Erica, that most people remember this, don't remember getting stuck on the subway, like many did, but they remember it in a very fond light. Everyone coming together, people helping direct traffic, having barbecues. Isn't it interesting to think how well we all sort of worked together 20 years ago?
Yeah, it's been 20 years, so you kind of look back on it as a, bonding moment between you and your friends and your family, right? So, interesting. Okay, We're getting an idea of how Canadians feel about changing some lyrics to the national anthem.
Yeah, they did a big new survey on this. Canadian singer Julie Black, here she is. She, in February, was singing the anthem at the NBA All-Star game, and she changed a line. She said, "Oh, Canada, our home," right there, our home on native land, rather than our home and native land. So a new survey asked Canadians how they feel about that. Would they like that to be the permanent change? 41% would like to change the lyrics in the way Miss Black did. 44% disagree, so almost split. It's much more in favor when you ask young Canadians as opposed to those over 55. You might think, why would we change the anthem? Well, guess what? We did change the anthem in 2018. It was changed the line was changed in all thy sons command to in all of us command to promote gender inclusivity, Erica.
Okay, and finally, a new survey is looking to debunk some of the myths that pet parents believe about their furry friends.
You're a good pet parent, so I'm going to put you to the test, Erica. I think you're going to do pretty good at this, okay? So they, new report out looking at some maybe myths about our dogs and cats. Dog parents, what does a wagging tail mean, Erica?
It means that they're happy, right?
It does mean that they're happy, but apparently it can also signify interest and alertness.
Sure.
I'm going to give that to you, though.
Okay.
You did very well.
Right.
What does a cold, wet nose mean in a dog?
Oh, that's like they're healthy if they have a cold, wet nose, right?
38% of people falsely identified it as being healthy. The experts say it could simply be the result of a dog licking their nose to improve their sense of smell.
Oh, okay.
Other myths when it comes to cats, 42% of cat parents incorrectly believe that their feline friends can see in complete darkness. While cats can see in low light, they cannot see in total darkness. And can cats all land on their feet? Not all of them. They have to be healthy and in many cases a bit younger to make that little trick work.
Interesting.
Erica.
I think, did I pass? I think I sort of passed, right?
I'm going to give you a passing grade. I mean, You're a
Okay.
good dog mom, and Luna's at home watching, and I wouldn't want to upset her.
That's right. She does watch the show every night. I'm just letting you know, Richard. She loves the segment. Okay, thanks. We'll see you tomorrow.
She's a big Richie fan.
She is.
See you tomorrow, Erica. See you tomorrow.